Hi guys, if you want to know the complete truth behind the YouTube Partner Program change, then keep watching. So in this video I'm gonna clarify the whole YouTube Partner Program change, because there's a lot of information going around and opinions, and it's just all a giant mess. It's gonna be quite a long video because I'm gonna go over everything leading up to the apocalypse, the partner program change, what it actually means to you, and what you can do from now on. Because I just don't want to make a video whining, attacking YouTube. I want to do actually something that helps you to understand all of this. So why this video? I feel like there's a lack of communication and transparency coming from YouTube. So combined with all these opinions and the angry mob, it can be a little overwhelming. So the goal of this video is to collect all the information I can find that is relevant to the topic and summarize it so that it's clear for you to understand what is going on and why. Because this goes way back. It's not just something that happens in 2018. It's something that has been developing for a while. So first, to clarify things, I made a timeline of events around YouTube, general events, to make you understand that partner program change aren't something new. It's been happening throughout time because YouTube's trying to figure out where should we put boundaries? What should we allow? What shouldn't we allow? It shouldn't be too easy for people to be a partner, but it shouldn't be too difficult either. So they're just trying out different things, seeing what's working, what's not. So the first thing that happened is the most obvious one. 2005 was the launch of YouTube. A year later, the platform was bought by Google. And then December 2007 was the start of the partner program, and it used to be invite only back then. A year later we got the analytics tool. Thank God for that. I think a huge change was 2010, because then the platform started to open up to more people, but with some crazy requirements. I got these from the internet. I'm not sure if they're 100% correct, but this is what I've found. You needed 100,000 subscribers. You had to own all the rights to your videos and your music, or you needed specific permission from the owner to use it in your video. You had to upload on a regular basis and needed a following that already existed on the web or on YouTube. You had to be 18 or needed permission from your parents. So obviously the biggest one was the 100,000 subscribers, which shows that in the beginning it was only for the larger YouTubers. 2 years later, 2012, YouTube decides to open up the partner program to everyone. No requirements, no limits. Everyone could be a YouTube partner. It stayed like that for a while until the change in April 2017, which said that you needed 10,000 channel views in order to become a YouTube partner. And then the most well-known change of all, beginning 2018, YouTube says, okay, we apparently do need thresholds again in order to satisfy our advertisers and stuff like that. I will talk about that later in the video. Recently they decided, okay, people need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers, which basically is a sign to them that you're serious about YouTube and that people love your channel. Very basic. It's a bit more complicated than that, but that's just to see who's serious, who's not. So besides this timeline, there are certain events that triggered an apocalypse and that led up to this huge partner program change. So I'm gonna go over those in a second. So the following information I got from Casey Neistat, Sean Cannell from Think Media TV, and Philip DeFranco. The first apocalypse, starting from 2017, was triggered by an article from the Wall Street Journal. So they posted an article about PewDiePie stating that he made anti-Semitical jokes. That article and the fact it got blown out of proportions and everybody knew about it. A lot of people were really upset about it, and for the advertisers it was a wake-up call. And they all started thinking, what type of videos are my ads being displayed on? And do I want my company to be associated with that type of content? For advertisers, it was a wake-up call because they didn't seem to realize that their ads were being displayed on racist content, anti-Semitical content, whether that's from PewDiePie or other YouTubers. It was a wake-up call like, oh, there's more content out there than these beauty videos, this happy place on YouTube. There's actually a dark spot on YouTube that we didn't really think about. So obviously YouTube had to make a move in order to satisfy the advertisers. Of course, this upset a lot of content creators on YouTube because for the same amount of hard work and effort they put in every video, they were suddenly taken away the majority of their revenue, which I'm not sure, but I think it was about 70%. When that whole situation happened, the thing that worried the creators the most was the lack of communication coming from YouTube, because they didn't explain anything. People couldn't get in touch with YouTube. So Philip DeFranco was also talking about the Jimmy Kimmel case. For me before, that didn't ring a bell at all, so I had to look it up, do some research, and this is what I found. So basically, Casey Neistat made this video talking about the Las Vegas attack, and he said, all the money I make from this video will go to charity to support the victims, which is awesome. However, the video was being demonetized because, and I quote, videos about tragedies aren't allowed to be monetized no matter the intent. Okay, seems fair enough. You can't make money from a tragedy no matter the intent. Very clear. However, Jimmy Kimmel, who we all know, also made a video talking about the Las Vegas attack. His video, however, was being monetized, and to make matters worse, it was top trending, #1. So that was quite the contradiction for YouTube, and creators weren't having it. And also, I'm sorry I have to talk about it because I promised you a complete summary. So we can't obviously forget how wonderful 2018 started with all this Logan Paul drama going on. Let me warn you first, if you are sensitive to triggering topics such as suicide, I suggest you skip ahead to the timestamp, which I will put here in the frame, so you don't have to watch me talking about that. So I'm not gonna be stupid and say you're living under a rock for not knowing the wonderful Paul brothers. For those of you who don't know who the Paul brothers are, Jake, Logan Paul, two brothers who originally started on Vine, were able to, as the platform Vine was kind of dying, they were able to transfer their fan base into YouTube. So they gained a ton of subscribers in a very short amount of time, and they are very well known for that. The growth that they experienced hasn't been done before, and that's why they're sort of the wonder boys of YouTube. So Logan Paul is a daily vlogger, and he thought it would be fun for one of his vlogs to go to a forest with his friends. However, he did not choose any forest. No, he chose the suicide forest outside Mount Fuji. And the forest is known for people to go there to take their own lives. It's heartbreaking if you think about it. So Logan Paul went to the forest with his friends, found a body, decided to film it up close, which is disgusting. And I don't just mean the body, I just mean the idea of doing something like that is... I don't know what can justify the idea of filming a dead body. But the main problem people had with this video was the fact that he put the body in his thumbnail, as specifically mentioned in the title, "We found a dead body." This, knowing that his subscriber base consists of children, like 1 million children, that is sick. And even though he says he didn't do it for the views, I think we all know better. What a lot of YouTubers were upset about was that the video made it into top trending, like #1, and it stayed there for a while. And there's no doubt that hundreds of people flagged the video, reported it to be taken down, and YouTube, while saying they responded accordingly, didn't do anything until Logan Paul decided to take matters into his own hands and take down the video because of all the backlash he was receiving. So that made a lot of people think like, oh, he's your wonder boy, he makes you money, so you just leave it on there a little bit longer and pretend you didn't see it, because it does gain views, it does gain drama. And what makes that horrible story even worse, by the time it was deleted, a lot of people had already seen the video. And what's so sick is his fan base, which basically consists of children, loved the video. And they started attacking everyone who didn't. What happened after that was Logan Paul apologized, and whether or not he was being honest, we can only hope he learned his lesson. He did make another video when he returned talking about suicide prevention, and a lot of people think it's dishonest. Personally, my opinion is that even though what he did was disgusting, he did make a video about suicide prevention, which is really important, especially for his audience. I think that's a good thing. That's the only good thing that really came from all of this. We can only hope he learned this lesson. And although many people like to believe the partner program change is because of him, people like to look for a scapegoat and blame someone for an angry mob. And whether that's Logan Paul or YouTube, they will find someone. But personally, I think there might be another cause why the recent partner program change is happening. That answer lies in an article posted by the Huffington Post. So the article from the Huffington Post basically states that between 2016 and 2020, there's a huge wave of new online consumers coming. So people who aren't online yet, and that amount lies between 3 to 5 billion people that are coming to the internet. And I think YouTube is preparing its platform, because can you imagine even 2 billion people coming to YouTube? A lot of small YouTubers becoming YouTube partners. I think YouTube needs to be prepared, because it somehow needs to have the ability to control where ads are being displayed and who is a YouTube partner and who isn't. So that's why they made the huge threshold. That's what I think, at least. So those are the things that I think are possible causes to lead up to this. And now I'm gonna state what small YouTubers have been saying about this, which is YouTube hates small YouTubers. YouTube doesn't want their small YouTubers anymore. I'm quitting YouTube because of the change. Those are some weird statements. And I think the main reason why everybody's saying the same is because they're just following the herd. They're not thinking on their own anymore, and they're just saying, oh, this person's saying that, well, that should be my opinion too. I think people believe each other too soon, and when someone says YouTube is quitting on them because this, 1/3 of the information they give you is correct and 2/3 isn't. It's just their opinion. Because of that 1/3 that is correct, you believe everything they say must be correct. I hope what I say is making sense. So basically, people think like, oh, she's a small YouTuber, she must know what she's talking about, or oh, this is quite a large YouTuber, or she has been here for a while, or he has made a lot of videos, he probably knows what's going on, you know? So I think what's going on is people aren't really thinking straight, aren't doing research, and are just following the herd. Also, they're trying to ride a trend train. Basically, a change happens on YouTube, and a lot of people are gonna talk about that, and you know that, so you make a video about that to show up in suggested videos to get more views, more subscribers. And I think that's what's happening, honestly. And I know I made a video too, but I definitely missed that train, and that's okay, because that's not why I'm here. I'm here to clarify some things for you, to give you a clear summary. I want you to think about this. If you really think that YouTube hates you as a small YouTuber, because I'm a small YouTuber too, and I don't think so, I want you to think about this. When you work somewhere and your boss says, okay, the store where we all work has to be renovated, it will take 3 years and you have to go to another store. That's obviously a huge change you have to deal with. And you can respond in 2 ways. You can either say, my boss hates me, he's clearly planning on firing me. It's probably the fault of coworker X. I don't know what I did to deserve this. I'm working hard. Why does he make me go to a store that I don't even know? Or you can say, this situation is out of my control. It may be for the better. I can't change this. What I can do is make the best out of this. The store where I have to work is far away, but I will get there. All I'm saying is life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. So now I'm gonna state what larger YouTubers have been saying, and These aren't just famous YouTubers, these are YouTubers that specifically built their channel around helping YouTubers, specifically small YouTubers, to grow their channel. These YouTubers are Brian G. Johnson, Daryl Eves, and Sean Cannell, but also YouTubers like Casey Neistat and Philip DeFranco. For this part, I'm gonna keep my iPad with me because I've written down what everyone has been saying. So Daryl Eves said it's a good thing. He basically says that before, everyone could join the partner program and they need boundaries. It's also a way to take care of bots, you know, those websites that claim that they can help you reach a ton of subscribers and 1 million views. He says by taking away money from the bots, fake accounts, and YouTubers that started an account solely to gain money, by taking away money from them, YouTube can pay the larger YouTubers, which is good because if you work hard, you will become a large YouTuber and you will be paid more. He does say something really important, and that is that even if you meet the threshold from 40 hours watch time and 1,000 subscribers, that is not enough. That doesn't mean your videos will be monetized. He also said the content will be subjected to a review, and there YouTube will test if your content is in line with the YouTube Partner Program policies, that's a mouthful, YouTube Terms of Service, spam policies, and other community guidelines. Sean Cannell also said about the partner program change. They say they made the change to protect creators, but it's to better serve advertisers. Because even though we create content for YouTube, it's the advertisers who pay the bills and keep the platform going. If they leave, YouTube is done. He also did say that YouTube's PR could definitely be better. So I'm gonna end this video off with some advice. And my first piece of advice would be to stay positive. Don't give in to the negativity. Don't just follow the herd. Don't look for a scapegoat. Really take a step back and think, what do I know about this? And what is my opinion? And why do I think like that about the situation? Is it because some other YouTubers said this is the truth? Or is it because something is happening to me? You know, really think about that. Because like I said before, life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it. And instead of this angry mob, this let's all get angry at YouTube attitude, I would actually love to see small YouTubers take matters into their own hands and take responsibility for their channels, their audience, and their growth. Because this situation is out of your control. There's nothing you can do but react. And reacting in an angry video doesn't really do anything for you or for your audience. I would suggest, if you really want to make a video about it, make a video about what they can do. Let's be honest, AdSense wasn't the best way to earn money in the first place, especially if you're a small YouTuber. For example, I made €1 in 2017 and I'm not gonna buy dinner from that. So what do I have to be angry about? Even if it was €20, you only get paid when you earn a certain threshold of money. So I'm not gonna get angry for something that doesn't bother me in the first place. It's like, even though people weren't earning money, now they all get angry because they can't earn it. I really don't understand where the reaction is coming from, because you weren't earning a lot in the first place, so why get angry? You should know that the partner program change is a statement to the advertisers, basically saying we will protect our community and prevent your ads from being displayed on controversial content. To support that statement, they also announced that there will be 3 tiers for advertisers where they can choose where their ads will be displayed on. So they can choose for conservative, medium, and extreme. And conservative is basically the really friendly family content, medium, and then you have extreme, which is controversial, with the advantage of reaching more people with their ads and thus gaining more views. So I think that's actually a really good change. You should consider that YouTube is the only platform that exists this long and that hasn't been wiped away yet, like Vine, Netlog, all those platforms that were here before and that now possibly no one even knows knows anymore. So, are all your opportunities to make money over now? No, there are still some opportunities left. Only AdSense is gone, you can still make money. What you can do is, for example, Amazon affiliate. For example, I can do this. I make videos with my Voice Live 3, which is an effect machine. If I put a link to Amazon affiliate in my description, people click that link, they go to Amazon, and anything they buy through that link from my description, whether it's a toothbrush or a Voice Live 3, I make a small amount of money on that. I haven't made anything yet, but I haven't put it in many descriptions yet. But it's a possibility. Other possibilities are freelancing, selling your own products, selling merchandising, consulting, and coaching. But to be honest, none of those things are gonna make you any money if you don't have a subscriber base. So what I would advise you to do is don't think about money. Build your community, build your audience, add value. Don't go sub for subbing, because that doesn't work. It's just a number. What you need is people who are interested in your channel and they want to engage with your channel. Because if you just have 100 subscribers just sitting there not watching your video, it's not gonna do anything for you. So build a community, support people on YouTube, comment good stuff on their videos without saying, hey, and I just made this video, or here's my channel. Don't do that. Just support them, add value, and karma will reward you. Just think about how you can turn this situation in something good. You can. For example, now that there won't be any ads shown on your video, your audience will be less annoyed because they have to wait before watching your video. Therefore, they might be more likely to watch more of your videos because they don't get distracted by the annoying ads. What is my opinion on all of this? I don't think we should look at PewDiePie or Logan Paul as a scapegoat, but mainly a small percentage of the causes leading up to the change. My opinion is that YouTube does go a little far into saying something is controversial, and you sometimes really need to look why it's controversial, and they do prefer certain YouTubers over others because above all things they are a business that needs to grow, and if a YouTuber has 1 million subscribers they will support that YouTuber. There's a Jimmy Kimmel that makes them a lot of money, they will support him, which actually makes sense. What would you do in their place? They need money in order to keep the platform alive. So some people also have been asking what will happen to the partner program in general. Will you just be kicked out of it? And I don't think so. I think it's only the things that have to do with advertisers that will be put to an end. So the monetization. I think that's all. I think the rest of your partner program will still be good. Also, people wonder whether or not the community tab will be limited to larger YouTubers. And I actually asked this question to Nick Nimmin in one of his live streams, and he thinks it might be limited, but it doesn't necessarily have to be limited because it has nothing to do with the advertisers. They still want to support their community, and the community tab has nothing to do with the advertisers, has a lot to do with community. So a quick recap of the things that changed. Obviously, demonetization, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Now let me tell you, when you go into your analytics and you look at watch time, it is displayed in minutes. So even if it says 2,000 or 3,000 and you think, oh, I'm actually getting closer, no, it's 4,000 hours, which I think is 240,000. It's a lot. So that's what changed. No real news about the community tab yet. It's still rolling out to first starting with the larger YouTubers, and we don't know how far it's gonna roll out and if YouTubers like me will be able to get it. Second thing that changed is the 3 tiers for advertisers, where they can choose conservative, medium, or extreme controversial. Something I think has changed. I'm not quite sure because nobody's talking about it, but when your content gets demonetized, where it gets the little yellow sign, you can ask for a review, which was already the case. Nothing special about that, in order to find out why your video is being demonetized. However, when you ask for a review, you now need 1,000 views on the review in the past 7 days. Yikes. But something that's very weird about this, I asked for a review and my videos don't meet that criteria at all. Not even close. But it's monetized again, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. I actually made a video on this before and I edited it completely and then I just erased it because it lacked critical information, and I think that's something we really need, especially on this topic. I didn't fully understand what was going on. That actually motivated me to do a lot of research, which is why this video is so late. Okay guys, if you like this video, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe to this channel for more content about YouTube covers to make things a little more happy, and my original songs, because my channel is mainly about music and helping people with their YouTube channel, so check that out. And comment down below what you think about the partner program change after watching this video, because I'm really curious to hear your thoughts now and if they have changed in any way since you watched this video. Hello, good evening to you. If I sound or look a little off, it's because I have a
respiratory infection.
That, and I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Okay, I could perfectly film in 1080p now, but I'm just really scared it's gonna shut off again, so I'm not gonna risk it. Or am I? Maybe I am. See if I'm in focus. Am I still in focus? I have no idea. Just seeing if I'm in focus. Anything looks weird. Okay, let's try to film in 4K and see. Hi guys, so today's video is gonna be on the YouTube partner program. Wow, the sound in here is really weird. So, different setup. Yeah. Okay, we're still filming. Yeah! So I've typed everything I wanted to mention in a document in Word. Word doesn't sponsor me. Boo Word, boo. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, that's a mouthful. Try to say that 4 times in a row. YouTube partner program change. Wow, it's a miracle I got it right the first time. Also called YPP. YPP. I feel like there's a lack of communication and transparency. Say it right. Transparency. So why this video? I feel like there's a lot, and combined with all these opinions going around, it's all just a giant mess. Chaos, panic, iPad. I really don't know what I'm gonna say, it's all written down. In 2005, YouTube started. Ta-da! I literally can't see anything. No requirements, no limits. Limits? In order to be... Find out.
No worry, I'm not angry.
And that led to the who. I wanted to say whole and huge, and I said who. Okay. So the next information I got from Casey Neistat.
Stir my tea because it's very hot and I want to drink it. Okay guys, this is why I need a camera. I'm so mad because I was talking and it didn't record anything. Very angry right now. I have to check it more apparently. This makes me so sad. I put in all this effort and it doesn't record anything. So weird. Okay.
Tragedies. So that was quite a
I'm so sorry about my voice. It's fading away a bit, but I'm trying my best here. My voice is really fading away now.
Oh gosh, my voice is fading away. How's the lipstick holding up? Okay.
So how did I get here under my skin? Let's record this before sunset. Sunrise, sunset, if you will. I hate it when people say if you will and whatnot. I cannot stand and whatnot. I tried to film in 4K, but my iPhone stopped recording, like, I think 5 times by now. So now I have to make sure I'm looking into the camera, not the viewfinder, okay.
That answer lies in an article posted by the Huffington Post. Ha!
What's wrong with my other camera? Because here, with this one it just keeps recording, but with the iSight camera it doesn't. Really annoying.
Build your... so combined, so combined, so combined, bind, so combined, so combined, so combined, bind, so combined. Hi guys, 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 hi guys.